Rawr. 32 artists from different genres, from all corners of the globe. We're internationally known. Do it. Don't be scared. It's just the WAG, baby. Guess what? We're full, baby. The WAG is going to go down now. It is. We have our 32 picked, chosen, and told. Welcome to the WAG.
Four, three, two, one.
32 artists from different genres, from all corners of the globe. We're internationally known.
Show up and he'll take care of the rest.
Don't be scared. It's just the WAG, baby.
We're doing silent form for participants and for the judges. We are only doing 32 waggers this time. We're cutting it, man. So you make pace that cut, then you gotta make the pace first, right?
Have you signed up yet? Do it. Don't be scared. It's just the WAG, baby. Do it. Don't be scared. It's just the WAG, baby. $32 only. Sign up ASAP. And what's a genre?
Genre hoedown.
No. It's what's a genre showdown.
Sign up. A silent forum for participants and for the judges. We're going to do this right this time.
Everybody wants to join. Everybody wants to join to watch a genre showdown. Everybody wants to join. Everybody wants to join to watch a genre showdown. Everybody wants to join. Everybody wants to join to watch a genre showdown. Everybody wants to join. Everybody wants to join to watch a genre showdown.
Oh yeah, we've got Big Facts that Drew in here. Oh, he's entering the WAG Summer Series. Like I said, it's gonna be fire. Oh, Big Facts, go ahead, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm from Vidalia, Georgia. I've been doing hip hop and R&B and kind of little this rockish, moogish stuff in between. Been going on since I was about 15 years old. I'm 36 now, so I got kids, so you know, I do this for my kids and I do this for the love of music. So I'm only getting a little bit older and a little bit more with a little bit more knowledge. So how are you doing?
Well, let me ask. As a kid, what was your dream job?
I wanted to be a police officer, but as I got older and it's like the shoe went from one foot to the other foot, started becoming this bad guy, giving out this bad guy persona. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna stay away from the cops now. So that's what I wanted it to be when I grew up. And you know, that was then, this now.
Yes. Big facts, the truth. If you had to be a cartoon character, who would it be, or describe what you would be?
Tasmanian devil. Because when I was growing up, I was on a path of destruction, really. Like I would tear everything up in my way. So the best character would be a Tasmanian devil for me. They called me Taz when I was growing up. That was my nickname. Taz the troublemaker. That's what they call.
That's when he decided to come. Big facts, the truth.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Well, let me ask, if you had three celebrities or historical figures that you would invite to your dinner party, who would it be?
The Rock, Tupac, and damn, that was the other one I had it in mind. I can't really remember. Well, The Rock, Tupac, and
Tasmanian devil.
The Rock, Tupac, and it's hard to say about that third one, but if I had to pick a third one, probably be Kanye West. Some great masterminded people to take my table.
Right. What was your proudest achievement?
The day that I completed rehab. That was my proudest achievement. Doing everything, chemical free. And it's harder now than it used to be. But that rhymed a little bit, didn't it?
It did. It did. All right. What was the last thing that you have tried for the first time?
That question's got me blow because I seen that in there. The last thing that I tried for the first time, I don't know.
Well, I know. It's the WAG, baby.
Yeah.
Okay. What was your favorite inspirational quote?
I had that pulled up a while ago. A second, let me got it. I got plenty of inspirational quotes that I
What was your all-time favorite?
if you can imagine it, you can achieve it. If you can dream of it, you can become it.
Nice. I like that one too. What was one item on your last New Year's resolution list?
One item on my last New Year's resolution was to become famous.
Okay.
Become famous. That's my New Year's resolution every year, to become famous. So I mean, that's just one of them.
Okay. What would be the title of your biography?
Ooh, I'm gonna do it.
I like it. Very to the point. And let me ask, if you could instantly master any skill, what would it be?
I want the mindset, master the mindset. So, like just the brain, the mindset of the brain, learning the brain and how it works. That's one thing that I would love to master.
Oh, that's a really deep skill. Whew. And for my final question for you is, what do you plan on doing after you hail the king of the WAG?
The same thing I'm doing now. Keep on doing music, keep on loving on people, and keep on being me. So
Yes. I love it. You guys make sure you like, share, subscribe. Big facts, the truth. This is the WAG Summer Series. I plead the fifth. Oh, yeah, we've got con artists here. Yes, this is the summer series. Con, tell us a little bit about yourself, will you?
Yeah, my name is Con Artist and I make music.
Well, let me ask you, as a kid, what was your dream job?
Um, as a kid, a writer and music or a basketball player, and any of those three.
Nice. Okay. If you had to be a cartoon character, who would it be or describe what you would be?
I'm not really sure. I'd probably be something like Batman, just insofar as like I'm pretty divisive and I'm principled in my convictions, and so I don't conform very easily.
Put on those bat lights. Okay, if you had three celebrities or historical figures that you would invite to a dinner party, who would they be?
Um, John Locke, Thomas Jefferson, and I don't know, can I say Jesus?
Yes, you can.
But
Absolutely. Okay, what is your proudest achievement?
um, I don't know. I suppose I'll say going like getting 3 million views on a video. That's
Yeah,
yeah,
that's definitely to be proud. Oh,
for sure.
okay, let me ask. What was the last thing that you tried for the first time?
I have no idea.
Well, is this the first time you're trying the WAG?
That's true. Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Ah, see?
That's true.
Well, then this is it. What's your favorite inspirational quote?
I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
Love that. Love that. Okay.
It's a bit of
What
a
was one
cliche, but
item? It is, but it's about having that faith
for
and
sure. Yeah,
believing.
yeah, yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. What was one item on your last New Year's resolution list?
I didn't even make a list.
Okay. What would the title of your biography be?
I don't know. Maybe like confidential.
Okay. All right. I like it. I like it. Con artists gotta be confidential, right?
For sure.
Ah. If you could master any skill, what would it be?
Singing.
Okay. And what do you plan after you become king of the WAG?
Just make more music.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Keep your eyes and your ears peeled. This is Con Artist coming to you with the summer series. I plead the fifth. Ah, yeah. It's a showdown. Oh, yeah. We have Jeremy Hurt with us tonight, entering this WAG Summer Series 2025. I'm pleading the fifth. But, Jer, go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, let's see. I am a resident of Lansing, Michigan. I've been here for about 10 years now. And then I got introduced to BandLab during the pandemic, which seems to be a pretty common response for that. And I started meeting people there, making music with everyone. It had been a long time since I'd made music, so it was nice to start getting those gears moved up again. And yeah, it's just been a great 5 years doing that and meeting new people and making some really cool songs.
Now, Jeremy, as a kid, what was your dream job?
I wanted to be a rock and roll drummer.
A what?
A rock and roll drummer.
Nice.
I had my high school counselor ask me what I wanted to do when I was done with high school, and I told her the exact same thing, and she said, "Well, maybe we should have a backup plan." And I was like, "Nah, that's okay." Maybe looking back on it, backup plan wouldn't have been a bad idea, but that's what I wanted to do.
Well, Now, Jeremy, if you were a cartoon character, who would it be or describe what you would be?
Oh, um, I think one of the cartoon character that I identify with would be Roger Rabbit. And I don't know if it needs more explaining than that. If you know, you know.
God. Which three celebrities, dead or alive, or historical figures, would you have to a dinner party?
Oh, that's this question comes up often, I feel like, and I never really have like a solid answer for it. But I always go with Jesus, just because who wouldn't want to sit down and talk with Jesus? John Bonham, because if not the greatest, one of the greatest drummers ever, and Tesla, Nikolai Tesla, just because his mind is like just things that he was doing and coming up with, and trying to give away free electricity to everybody. Just an amazing intellect.
Those are great suggestions to sit down for a dinner party. I think a good time.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. All right. What was your proudest achievement?
That would be 18 years ago, January 15th, when my son was born, Connor. I did nothing has even come close to that yet, so I don't think it will.
Yes. Our children are our greatest achievements.
Yeah.
Now, here's one for you. What was the last thing that you tried for the first time?
So within the last few years, I took on a challenge of building a bike from the ground up, basically, and that was way more complicated than I thought it would be. I built the wheels, like everything about it, and it was frustrating. It was rewarding, but I'm glad I did it. I still ride it; it's still working, so I obviously did it right. At least that's a good start. But yeah, that was the last new thing that I've done.
Did you use Common Core math?
Did I used to? I have no idea. I would fail horribly. I did bad with just regular math that we had. So, yeah, we don't need to add more steps in there.
Okay, what was your favorite inspirational quote?
One that I always go back to is it's from Henry Ford. He said, "Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right." It's simple, but it holds a lot of weight.
Nice. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, okay, Jer. What was one item on your last New Year's resolution list?
It's been a long time since I've done a legit resolution. I feel like, for me at least, they kind of set me up for failure. So I try not to like put a bunch of pressure on myself at the beginning of the year to try to do something crazy, and just let those things happen when they need to happen. So I'm not really a resolution guy.
I can get that.
Hmm.
Sometimes with resolutions, especially because everybody aims so high and so big.
Yeah. It's like, you see, from January until March, the gym is just packed and all the treadmills are full, and then all of a sudden everybody's gone. It's like,
Yep.
And that's why all gyms should just turn into a bar on March, because then they keep going there.
Right in time for St. Patty's Day.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly.
Jared, what would the title of your biography be?
What in the actual fuck? Yeah, a story about Jeremy Burns. It's been an interesting road, and like lots of those moments where I'm just like, what's happening right now? So yeah.
Okay. If you could master any skill instantly, what would it be?
Um, uh, you know, I've always wanted to be able to weld. I think that would be cool. Um, yeah, I don't know why. I've never even like tried or held or like even like looked into welding, but I've always wanted to. So if I could, yeah, just get that overnight, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that would be, especially when it comes to you constructing your bikes.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. So many things.
Now, Jared, what do you plan on doing after you hail King of the WAG?
I mean, I'll probably go to Disneyland. That's like what you're supposed to do after you accomplish something great, right? Or at least it was 30 years ago.
Off to Disneyland. Oh yeah.
I don't think the younger generation will get that one, but whatever. I'm dating myself.
Make sure you guys go ahead, like, share, subscribe. At Hurtnum, Jeremy Hurt coming to you this WAG Summer Series 2025. It's going to be fire.
Yeah.
Oh, and here we have Tweedledum. I am so excited. Yes, a returning WAG contender. Tweedledum, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, let me see. I live in Des Moines, Iowa. I have a couple kids. I really love music. And I've been on BandLab, I think about 2.5 years now. So, and I've met all sorts of great people, and it's been a really fun experience. So,
As a kid, what was your dream job?
let me think about that. Probably like a fireman. I think I would say the normal stuff like fireman, policeman, something like that. And I don't know. And I always loved computers. I wound up in IT. I still do IT, that's my thing, but it's not as fun as like a fireman. I still think it's cool. When my kids were in scouts, they were like, it was still cool to tour the fire stations and the police stations, stuff like that. But anyway,
Yeah. You want to be like Adam Sandler down that pole
sure.
in the fire station.
Yeah.
Now, if you had to be a cartoon character, who would it be or describe what you would be?
Oh my God. These are good questions. Maybe I should have read them before I started talking to you. A cartoon character. Wow. Maybe a bee. I don't know. A bumblebee, probably, that buzzes around all the time.
Centipede.
Because why not? Why not?
Right? Heck yeah. All right. So now, if you had three celebrities or historical figures that you would invite to a dinner party, who would they be?
Three? Wow, that would be a good one. Let me see. I don't know. Maybe I'll just go with like the Rushmore dudes. They're pretty cool, right? Presidents,
Yeah.
stuff like that. I guess I think we'd have a pretty good conversation. Well, with the current political climate, I'm not sure, but we'll see. See how try to bring back some good values or something.
That's right. Yes. And Mount Rushmore has some amazing concerts.
Yeah, I
So keep
just
your
toured
eyes
there.
peeled on that one.
Sure, we were
Uh-huh.
just there a couple years ago on a camping trip, so it was fun.
All right, let me ask Tweedledum, what is your proudest moment? Or I'm sorry, your proudest achievement?
Oh boy, that's a tough one too. I think I'll go back to scouts because I was a scout leader for 5 years, and that was pretty amazing thing. I felt like that was probably the best thing I've done. It was really great watching the kids grow and being part of their lives. So it was a really great thing. So very happy I did that.
What was the last thing you tried for the first time?
Last thing I tried for the first time, probably some food, but I gotta remember what would it be. Hey, I don't remember. I'm sorry. I don't know if I can answer that one if without thinking about it too
Okay,
much.
that's all right.
All right.
What's your favorite inspirational quote?
Oh man, I think I've come back to what I said like last time is Joseph Campbell said follow your bliss, and like that's just the best way to live your life, you know. Do what you love, you know. For me it's music for but whatever you love, you know. I love music and I love programming. I've been really blessed because I get to do both. But you know, whatever you really love, just do it and you know, good things will happen. So, that's about it.
Okay. What was one item on your last New Year's resolution list?
Oh, I don't usually make them because I always break them. Like say, I mean, the last one I made and I put, you know, it's like, oh, lose weight, but I never get around to that. So I just don't make them anymore.
Okay, so what would the title of your biography be?
Oh boy. News of the weird. There you go.
Okay. Now, if you could master any skill, what would it be?
Oh, that one's easy. Tap dancing. I really want to do that. When I retire, I'm going to be a tap dancer. Absolutely.
Oh,
I'm serious.
yeah.
I think it's a lot of fun. I've done just a little bit, but it's really good exercise.
Oh, I can't wait to see those videos. That is going to be
Yeah.
awesome. What do you plan on doing when you hail King of the WAG?
Oh man. Just I'll just throw my hands in the air. There you go.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Make sure you guys go
Sure.
ahead, vote, subscribe, support, Tweedledum. Yes, this is the WAG What's a Genre Showdown. Oh, yeah. We have Aussie underscore RJS with us. RJS, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name's Robert. You don't have to call me Aussie RJS. I play a little bit of guitar, and I'm old, so that means I've been playing for a wee while. I can play most genres. Uh, this is my weapon of choice, just so you see. I love collaborating. I love collaborating with anyone, any style, and I like writing. And lately, I've been talking music because it's too hard to get my partner to sing sometimes, and I want to finish songs. Love music. Music is what feelings sound like. Is that enough for you?
It definitely is. Let me ask you, as a kid, what was your dream job?
To be Supreme King God Emperor of the world.
Ooh. I could see you in a fancy robe and crown.
Yeah, a nice purple robe, crown, carrying around a whatever they're called, staff, stick.
Yeah. So then if you had to be a cartoon character, who would it be or what would you be?
Bugs Bunny.
Oh yeah, you wasky rabbit.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just crazy, sarcastic, all those things. Yeah, typical. It's like Bugs Bunny copied my personality.
I love Bugs Bunny. Now, if you had three celebrities or historical figures, alive or dead, that you could invite to a dinner party, because we know Cecily would be cooking.
Of course.
Uh-huh. So who would they be?
Gary Moore.
Okay.
Him and David Gilmour are my two favourite guitarists and my biggest influences. David Bowie. It'd be lovely. And the other person would be Leonardo da Vinci. Hopefully he could speak English, though.
Or you could understand him in no matter what language you spoke. Yeah.
Yeah. Did the three dead people have to be musos?
Do they have to be what?
Musos?
No.
Musicians? Okay, well, they're my three. That'd be great.
Okay.
And then I could have a jam with Gary Moore and David
Right.
Bowie while Da Vinci's doing a painting.
Right. Oh, that'd be awesome. You got your album cover and all.
Yeah, yeah. Designed by Leonardo. It'd be an interesting evening.
Definitely interesting. Between the sounds of the three of you put together, it would definitely be an interesting painting.
I think I'd be a bit shy playing alongside Gary Moore, though.
I think he'd make you comfortable and you'd get over it.
Quite possibly.
Yes. Might need a couple ice packs, but you know.
Yeah. Bottles of scotch first.
There you go. There you go. RJS, let me ask, what's your proudest moment?
Probably getting through the interview that I did with you a couple of years ago. It was so gut-wrenching and heartbreaking and painful, but I made it, and that made me proud. I smiled afterwards, after my wounds healed. I got there after that, so that made me proud.
All right, what was the last thing that you have tried for the first time?
Forgot what I wrote on that thing. Being old, the last thing is years ago. So trying to remember it.
The last thing that you tried for the first time?
Performing with Cecily in public.
Okay. That's awesome.
Yeah. We were both nervous. My hands were shaking. But because with one acoustic and one voice, you're not allowed to make mistakes.
Yeah.
But we got through it and then enjoyed it for another 10 years or so.
Right. Oh, I love that. Okay, what was one item on your last New Year's resolution list?
Make it through to the end of the year.
Okay, that's fair.
To see the next New Year, that'd be good every time.
That's right. That's all you can do.
Yeah. But I
Each
found
and every one of us.
Yeah, you shouldn't do New Year's resolutions in January, I just found out. Because everyone's drinking and partying. You can't give up drinking. You can't do this. You can't do that. You can't go and get fit and healthy because it's summer or summer here. So it's too sweaty and all that. So they should do it in July. And no one's partying.
July for you. July for you and January for us.
Yeah, that's right.
I see.
So they should change it. Yeah. But I don't believe in resolutions because I'm hopeless at them.
Well, then what would the title of your biography be?
What not to do.
Okay. If you could master any skill, what would it be?
Singing. I'd love to sing. Cecily goes mad at me because apparently I can do most anything else. And she says, just leave something for me. And then I wouldn't have to bother her.
Oh, yeah, but you would miss her in your music.
Exactly, but she's not doing it so much of late. So, which is a shame.
Yeah. Well, we definitely love her, and she has the most angelic voice. So much love, Cecily.
She is still cooking for me, though.
Oh, well, that's a plus. That's a plus. Now, if she went on strike from that, then you'd be in real problems.
Oh, too right. Yeah.
Now, what do you plan on doing after you hail the king of the WAG?
Well, I live in the Blue Mountains. So a few kilometers that way, mountaintop, I can shout off the mountaintop.
Yeah.
Yippee, I finally got there.
Yeah. This showdown is going to be amazing. WAG 2025 Summer Series. This is RJS at Aussie_RJS. Make sure to go ahead, like, share, follow, and keep your eyes peeled. Oh, yeah, we've got DJ Tatius here. I am super, super excited. Oh, please go ahead, tell everyone about yourself.
I'm DJ Tatius. You can call me Austin or you can call me DJ. I am mostly a pop artist, and if you turn down the auto tune, I don't know if we can be friends.
That is so freaking awesome. I can't wait to hear your tracks this season. Oh, now I have to ask, as a kid, what was your dream job?
You know, as a kid, all I wanted to do was be the president of the United States. That's it.
Ooh, that's awesome. Now, if you had to be a cartoon character, who would it be or describe what you would be?
I'll tell you what. So if I had to be a cartoon character, I would want to be Sonic the Hedgehog. He's got attitude, he's super fast, and he's the hero through and through. He always saves the day.
That's awesome. If you had 3 celebrities or historical figures, who would you invite to your dinner party?
That's a good one. So first and foremost, we'd be cooking brisket. It'd be slow smoked because we're in Texas. And then, of course, I'd be inviting Jesus the Christ, Adam Young, also known as Owl City. And the third person would be whomever, regardless of party or affiliation, is the sitting president of the United States. I would love to talk with 3 people just at the top of things that I love, whether it be Jesus or whether it be Owl City giving me that like vibey pop, or the president of the United States being, you know, the most powerful person in the free world.
And considering you wanted to be the president, I'm sure you've got a thing or two to tell whoever is sitting president at the time.
You know, and it doesn't matter who it is. We all know best when we're sitting on the other side, right?
That is true. That is very true. So let me ask, what is your proudest achievement?
My proudest achievement, hands down, is marrying my wife and creating a new branch of my family. So, coming from a family who really puts stock in the patriarch and the matriarch, you know, the mama and the papa, and just everyone kind of rallied around them when I was younger. I want nothing more in life than for my wife and I to kind of grow old and for time to slow down and to watch our grandkids and just sit on a porch and drink sweet tea. You know, those are the largest ambitions I have.
That is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, you have a lucky woman there.
Thanks.
All right. What was the last thing you tried for the first time?
Yeah, so I was thinking about this, and it's really hard to say with specificity. The last thing I tried for the first time was most likely something food related, though I will say recently in the housing market, which is kind of where I have my day job, there has been a lot of dynamic shift in change, especially in the Texas markets. And so for the first time, I am covering a very wide region of space and seeing if I can lead my team in a maybe a way that is different than I might have done it as a younger me in the past. So the last time I tried something for the first time would be this new style of leadership in this dynamic market. And it's been fun. It's been a change.
I love that. That's evolution. You just gave me goosebumps. That is like awesome. All right. What is one of your favorite inspirational quotes?
Well, one of my favorite inspirational quotes comes from a guy named John, and it is work twice as hard at what you suck at. And it's truly been my mantra. If I'm terrible at something, I just work twice as hard at it. It's really hard to turn, if you're working on a scale of 1 to 10 for something in your life, it's really hard to turn a 3 into a 10, much easier to turn an 8 into a 10. But that doesn't mean you can't turn a 3 into a 7 or an 8. You know, it doesn't mean you can't become proficient at something you're terrible at. You just have to work a little harder. And it really all depends on how much you want something.
beautiful. All right. What was a one item on your last year's resolution list?
This is a great one. Last year's New Year's resolutions were actually relationally based. We've been down here in Texas, coming from Seattle, where we were for a very long time. We've been down here in Texas for, gosh, 3.5 years for me. And it has been harder as someone in their late 30s to make friends. And so we've really decided this year to invest in the people around us that are in the same season of life as we are, so that our kids have people to play with and other married couples can come to our place and vice versa. And we can enjoy meals together and we can just do life together. I think it's super important to be in community. They say that the number one killer of old people is loneliness. I don't want to grow old and be lonely. So.
Awesome. Awesome. Oh, you keep giving me chills throughout this whole like questionnaire thing. It's so beautiful. Okay. What would the title of your biography be?
Yeah, yeah. There are a lot of different titles that I think I could use, but I want to say the one that describes me best most days would be attention, please. And whether that is I want attention or whether that is may I have your attention, please? I have something to say, whatever the case may be, I truly do think that my life story is just a bunch of me trying to figure out not only where I fit in, but where I can assert myself and where I can display excellence. And I don't know. I think that that's just summarized really well in attention, please.
All right. Final question. Even after Rolo tells you that's not pop,
That's not
what
pop.
do you plan to do when you hail King of the Wag?
All I want to do is put the good word of autotune out into the community. Okay. We all loved T-Pain. No one can deny it. All right. And your favorite pop artist uses autotune. Don't tell me it's all raw. It's not. What I'll say is that I would use that feather in my cap as King of the Wag to start mentor discussions on places like BandLab or on YouTube or in the real world. Just, hey, I've done this. I've been where you are. I can create something from scratch in 7 days and it can sound okay. Not even okay, but good. And then maybe even great. And you can't achieve excellence unless you try to achieve excellence. So something like being King of the Wag is really just a way to say, hey, I've been where you are and we can go from 0 to 100 together.
Yeah, just like your inspirational quote. Make sure you guys go ahead, keep your ears open. Yeah, for Austin Haggerty today, DJ Tatius in the WAG Summer Series 2025. Oh, I plead the fifth. Oh, yeah, we have Dorian's writing desk with us. Yeah, Dorian, tell me a little bit about yourself.
I mean, do you want the novel version or do you want the dumbed down for dummies version? Like
Oh,
the
well.
Windows for Dummies and all that stuff. No, sorry. I am I'm a musician. This is what I do. I make music. I've always done music. Whenever I was a little bitty thing, just spit out of the long tube. Um, I remember my grandparents owned this big farm that had a big field, and a bunch of country musicians used to come out there and put on shows out in the field and stuff. Um, my mom spouts around a picture of me sitting on Chad Atkins' lap, playing guitar and stuff, and I just always done music. It's just something that feels it comes out of my brain whenever I sleep, comes out of my brain whenever I'm in the kitchen cooking. My kids get annoyed because I'm always going around making music, just humming and stuff like that. But yeah, that's me. I make music. I deal with my kids. I deal with the cooking. I deal with the cleaning, and this is where I sit most time. That's me in
Well,
a
then
nutshell.
I guess I can't ask as a kid what was your dream job because it sounds like you've always wanted to be a musician.
Okay, so as a kid, and this right here is something that I have always thought of. I wanted to create. I've always had these like weird ideas, and I always went around saying that I was either going to be somebody who made movies, cartoons, music, something. That's just what I wanted to do. Yeah.
Well, then, as a cartoon character, who would you be or describe what you would be?
Um, Roronoa Zora from One Piece, because
Ooh.
I not the fighting, not the fighting. I take this cliche too far. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Okay, so I like Roronoa because he's laid back. He can be the person in the background, but still be there whenever he's needed. That's me.
Oh, I love that. And I love One Piece. I can't wait till they come out with another season.
Chopper. I'm waiting for Chopper.
Which three celebrities, alive or dead, or historical figures, would you invite to a dinner party?
Bach, Van Gogh, and Tesla. No, not Bach. No, I wouldn't. No, not Bach. I would go with Beethoven. Beethoven more, because he would have more insight into creativity since he had the disability. He would have more insight into it. Yeah.
Very true. Yes. Oh, I love it. I love it. All right. What's your proudest achievement?
The four things that are running around my house all day. They are you, Angie, you know, my wife passed away a couple of years ago, and they're all I have of my life. I mean, my kids are a part of my music. I mean, a lot of the songs that I write, my kids help me write the lyrics to them. Every time I write a new song, I annoy them by getting them to listen to it. And I was like, does this sound good? Does this sound good? What would you what do you think this should be called? They are my proudest achievement. Yes.
What was the last thing that you've tried for the first time?
This right here.
Yeah.
No. Making bread. Making bread.
Okay.
Yeah. I made it. It turned out good. But I don't think I want to go through that mess again.
Oh, you'll get the knack of it, and then you're gonna be like, I can't believe what mess I had the first time.
Hey, I'm already looking up recipes on cinnamon bread.
Oh yeah, that stuff's good.
Especially with coffee. Coffee and cinnamon bread. That's like the best thing.
Mm-hmm. That little bit of frosting on top.
Yes. Yes.
Mm. What's your favorite inspirational quote?
I think it was Hemingway. I think. We're all broken. That's how the light gets in. That's I've always been like that. I can remember back when I was a depressed little goth kid back in the 80s and 90s. I felt broken, but I never let anybody's opinion of me bother me. I just always let all the positivity in.
Yes. And that's great too, because that might inspire somebody who's watching this right now.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What was one item that was on your last New Year's resolution list?
To get my life back to normal. And yeah, if you listen to my music, my music went from being normal to depressed. And that's because I spent some time in a dark area because of what happened.
Mm-hmm.
But last Christmas, I did my first Christmas dinner since everything went to crap. This year I tried to do kids' birthdays, normal birthdays.
Yeah.
And I just get my life back to normal. Because there was a time where I didn't know what I was doing whenever I opened my eyes. So this New Year's resolution that I've been trying this year is getting my life back to normal.
And I think you've been doing more than trying. I think you've been doing. Proud of you. What would the title of your biography be, Dorian?
To tell you the truth, that switches day by day.
Okay.
But if anything, it would be the universe's calling. It really would, because I'm not a religious person. I'm not a religious person. But I do believe that everything in this existence operates and comes into existence on a frequency, on a beat, on something that relates to music. And I mean, when you're born with a heartbeat, aren't you?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's the universe's calling. Yeah.
And sound, if you take your ears together, it forms a heart. And if you take the word heart, Heart, ear is right in the word.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Dorian, if you could master any skill, what would it be?
I want to be sane. I want to be sane. I do. I want to be sane.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think you're pretty sane.
You okay, I am a different person on this camera now. I'm a different person. Y'all don't want to know what goes on in this household, the craziness that happens.
Oh, you seem like an awesome dad with the craziness that I've seen that's happened.
Annoying. I am annoying.
Oh.
Ask my kids, I am annoying.
But you're supposed to be, because they're your greatest achievement and they're around you every day. And I always told my kids I had them to annoy them because why would I not have them? Like, they are mine. Like, that's my job to annoy them.
Here's what I told my kids. Here's what I told mine. I don't want y'all to leave. If y'all want to stay here until you're like 50 or 60, I don't care. I mean, you got to get a job. You got to get a job.
Right. Yeah.
But
yeah.
if you want to live in the same house as me until you get old and gray and I'm still here like skeleton walking around, hey, I'm totally fine with that. I'm totally fine with that.
Yeah. Door's always open.
Yeah.
What do you plan on doing after you hail King of the Wag, Dorian?
Same thing we do every night, Pinky.
Oh, yeah. Let's take over the world. Sharing the love with music all around. Yes. And we are going to go ahead and make sure that you know that this is Dorian's writing desk, and you need to go ahead, watch him, vote, like, listen, and share. Share that love. Oh, yeah, we've got Mavi Hendricks here, number 11. Mavi, go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself and where people can find you.
Hi, hello, I'm Mavi, guitarist, songwriter, and where you find me, I don't even know. I don't even know where to find me. Maybe on BandLab at Mavi.
Now, maybe as a kid, what was your dream job?
Being a rock star. Always wanted to be a guitarist and play music ever since I was 3. My mom's ex-husband at the time, well, husband at the time, but ex-husband now, he came in the room one day playing the guitar, and I just couldn't take my eyes off of it. And he saw that, sat me on his lap, tried to get me to play some chords, and my fingers weren't working on it. And from that moment, I decided, yeah, when I get older and my hands big enough, I'm going to play. And I did when I was 13.
If you had to be a cartoon character, who would it be, or describe what you would be?
Well, as of late, my family has been calling me Uncle All Might because I remind them of a character from the show My Hero Academia, the superhero All Might, but in his human form, all skinny and scraggly deep voice. Hey, how you doing? That's what I sound like when I wake up. And so I probably him.
I'm gonna have to check that cartoon out.
It's kind of cool.
Now, which 3 celebrities, alive or dead, or historical figures, would you invite to a dinner party?
Well, first and foremost, I told Jimi Hendrix to come over. And I'm still trying to see if I can get David Gilmour to write a song with me, even though he's probably not reading my posts, but that would be the second one. And Lane Stanley from Alice in Chains, because I just love his voice. So if all 3 of us got together, or all 4 of us got together and wrote a song, probably sound pretty good. But we need a bass player, and I'm not going to jump on bass for any of these guys. Lane Staley can play bass. I'll just get bass face. Maybe Roger Waters if they can, mend that relationship between him and David.
Mavi, what was your proudest achievement?
Mastering the guitar, definitely.
How long did it take you to master that guitar?
Let's see, probably mastered it by like say about like 2010.
Okay.
It's about like 2020, no, about 17 years into it. Yeah. I've been playing for 28 now, so.
Yes. Skills. Mavi, what's your proudest achievement?
Mastering the guitar.
What was the last thing that you did for the first time?
Being in a long distance relationship with my fiance. I've never been in a long distance relationship before like this, and it's been going on 3 years now. And it's pretty exciting.
What's your favorite inspirational quote?
So there's this band called Vast, and I discovered them randomly from a CD collection that was in somebody's shop. And ever since I heard them, I couldn't stop listening to them at the time. It stands for Visual Audio Sensory Theater. And there's one lyric in one of their songs that I like a lot. He says, I'm sitting somewhere in the vast, somewhere in eternity. Because it's true.
Absolutely. That's deep. Okay. Let me ask, what was one item on your last New Year's resolution list?
Last year's resolution? I didn't really make one, but I got one for this year, though, is to hopefully be married before the end of the year.
Yeah. I best be getting an invite.
I will probably do it on Zoom because it's going to be overseas in an area that none of you guys can even get to.
Yes, Muslims are included through Zoom or through
something.
You
definitely will be. Oh. Everybody's welcome to come.
Okay, now if you had a biography, what would the title of your biography be?
Probably be after the second song on the album I'm making, Only Time Will Tell. Because a lot of my life I'm always waiting. So yeah, a lot of things always happen after time, and I have to wait, figure out like solutions after time passes. Like nothing ever instant. It's weird.
It's how it works, unfortunately, and sometimes fortunately. Now, Mavi, if you could master any skill, what would it be?
Oh man, I would love to learn how to kill them drums, man, because it's one thing I can never get. My feet are not coordinated, but I would love to be able to just play drums. It's like the only instrument that I cannot fit into my arsenal that I actually play. I'm always using digital stuff, but really want to play drums. But I got my brother for that, if he ever plays.
That's awesome.
Mhm.
Okay. Now, what do you plan on doing after you hail king again of the WAG 2025
Oh,
Summer
man.
Series?
Well, for one, hopefully not get into another car accident at the last week. And secondly, hopefully not lose my motivation in doing music for a few months after that. Because, these little week-long crunches cramming a song out kind of does take a lot of energy out of you. And hopefully that doesn't happen. Not again. I want to keep making music, not take breaks.
Yes. Number 11, Mavi Hendricks. He's coming in like fire. He's retaining his crown this year for the winter, for
At
the
least try.
for the summer season. Yes.
Maybe
he
I'll
is
get two
going-
counts, one for each season.
that?
I don't know.
Whoa. Yes, this is WAG 2025 Summer Series. Hashtag WAG 2025 SS.
"32 artists from different genres, from all corners of the globe. We're internationally known. Do it. Don't be scared. It's just the WAG, baby. But guess what? We're full, baby. The WAG is going to go down now. It is. We have our 32 picked, chosen, and told. Welcome to the WAG.
Four, three, two, one.
32 artists from different genres, from all corners of the globe. We're internationally known.
Show up and he'll take care of the rest.
Don't be scared. It's just the WAG, baby.
And we're doing silent form for participants and for the judges. We're only doing 32 Waggers this time. We're cutting it mad. So you make pace that cut, then you gotta make a pace first round.
Have you signed up yet? Do it. Don't be scared. It's just the WAG, baby. Do it. Don't be scared. It's just the WAG, baby.
Don't say you just roll. Now, Joe, bring down.
32 only. Sign up
What's a
ASAP
genre?
at What's a Genre?
Genre hoedown. No. It's what's a genre showdown.
Sign up. A silent forum for participants and for the judges. We're going to do this right this time.
Everybody wants to join. Everybody wants to join the What's Your Genre Showdown. Everybody wants to join. Everybody wants to join the What's Your Genre Showdown.
gonna spread love or hate? Are you gonna spread love?